Referee Mr. Massey Ellis, who I assume must be husband of Sean Massey Ellis. I guess I'm making a wild assumption, but Premier League assistant referee, of course. This is Robert Massey Ellis, and he raises his hand towards both goalkeepers, and they signal that they are okay to get this game underway. And Telford, in their traditional white shirts, navy blue shorts, navy blue socks with the blue and red trim, get us underway, kicking from left to right as we look at it. Altrincham in a Southampton-style red and white striped kit, black shorts with red and white socks as well. And Dave Hibbert has it early on for the Bucks, holding the ball up midway inside the Altrincham half. He's long ball forward towards Hibbert, bounces in front of him on what is a pretty threadbare pitch after a lot of games in quick succession in bad weather here at the new Bucks Head, and Royal gives it away in midfield. And Altrincham look forward. Elliot Newby on this left-hand side runs at Samuels, who tackles well. A good ball into the penalty area now. Jones stands over it. McCone is up, and it comes in towards the big central defender, and to Haven at the far post. It's cleared only as far as Ray, who gives it back to Eddie Jones, whips it in right-footed for McCone to attack. It's just over his head. Haven will keep it alive. In fact, he'll allow it to run out for a throw-in over on that far side. It's going to be a left-footed in-swinger, and Tomlinson, the huge Altrincham goalkeeper, throws his arms up in the air to try and get protection. It's headed away right on the penalty spot, bouncing around in the box, returned into the area by Haven. Telford appeal for handball in there, they get nothing, and Haven will keep it alive on the left-hand side now. The man from just down the road, Irwin, you suspect might not be fully fit. I think that might have helped Burton get the edge as well, as Hughes is flagged offside. Goes for a chip, and that is an incredibly good finish, by the way. He knew it wouldn't count, but Hughes flagged offside. The crowd were unhappy about that.
Do not give your opponent any encouragement at all.
Here is Clee, left-footed. Into the penalty area it goes. It's bouncing around in there and hacked away by Samuels as Altrincham come forward. With Gary Jones into the penalty area it comes, but McCone is there and knocks it back to Burton, who plays the ball high into the sky for Hibbert, and Telford have it. Throw in taken quickly, crossfield pass towards Hibbert, and here's Hughes inside the penalty area, twists and turns and gets his shot away, and it's across the face of goal and wide, about 5 yards wide now, and will take a little bit of time to get back into it.
Yeah, you make a good point as well. I always think in these situations, if nothing else, work the goalkeeper. If there was one message that I would have used if I'd been Rob Smith before sending the
counter-attack's on for Altrincham. Here's Laurie on the far side. Newby now has it, cuts inside into the penalty area. McCone, decent tackle, and that was good defending from McCone, but the home supporters are restless as McCone then misplaces his pass towards Hughes midway inside the Altrincham half, which Jones in the yellow boots will take right-footed. In it comes, headed goalwards, and it's just wide. Best effort of the game, and that's where Telford will become dangerous. It's Luca Haven in the penalty area, hands on his head in the end to take the free kick. Plays it into the penalty area. It's a bit aimless though, and it's headed away by Jones. Dielna turns it back into the box though. McCone rises, heads it over the bar, and that's the end of the first half for Telford. Shirts and navy blue shorts and socks, playing from right to left as the sun comes out through what is a fairly grey, cloudy sky. A lost cause down the right-hand side, and that will be a goal kick for Tomlinson. And that is a game that needs removing from the game, isn't it? I think we're almost too resigned to it. As the free kick comes in deep in towards the penalty area, Evans, and that's a good save from Callum Burton, low to his left. Evans managed to dig it out from under his feet. Best save of the game. He's
definitely a threat with the pace that he has going forward. So slightly surprised to see him come off, I have to say.
Yeah, Andy Owens has come on for him as Jones breaks into the penalty area, but he's flagged offside for a throw in. That rainbow, by the way, above the learning centre, so vivid. That is spectacular. I'll try and stick a picture on BBC Radio Shropshire's social media channels, because that's well worth the admission fee alone. The game hasn't been. Corner, it is a corner in the end, which Newby will take for Altrincham, in towards the far post and headed away by Royal. There's space now for Heathcote to run into. Gets his cross in, it's a decent ball in, and sliding in is Newby, and it just evades him, and Burton can collect low and bowls it out to the left-hand side for Dielna, who again hesitates and just clips a long ball over halfway, which skids off the head of the full-back. Lynch now has it on the left-hand side. Cross comes in deep into the penalty area, headed away by Heathcote. Jones loses it right on the edge of his own penalty area, though. Dielna has it back. And here's Ray, the holding midfield player. Knocks it short to Kissick, and again. Dielna's to his left, Ray to his right. Kissick thinks about the shot, plays it into Reynolds on the edge of the penalty area. His touch is a poor one, though, and just to waste a little bit more time as he got up, having spent an age on the ground. Dielna is now ready to take it. Whips it in left-footed, and Tomlinson, doesn't take it. He should have done comfortably. In the end, he pushes it wide of the near post. Reliably informed. Norwich, by the way, are 5-1 down at Sheffield Wednesday. But here come Altrincham down the left-hand side. Looking for space to cross. They do so. In it comes, and this is a chance. Good save by Burton. Richmond, 2 goes at it, couldn't force it over the line. And Altrincham have another decent opportunity, and they have had the better chances in this game.
Well, what a glorious, glorious opportunity that for Simon Richmond. I thought he had to score, surely. Great save, Callum Burton.
And Reynolds breaks into the penalty area at the other end. Cross comes in, that's easy for Tomlin. Clearing it down the left-hand side, and there's a chance now for a crossover on the far side. Laurie heads it goalwards over the crossbar from Newby's pass. And a cul-de-sac of 2 or 3 Altrincham defenders, and they bring it away with Laurie. Chance here, edge of the box. Decent save by Burton. The danger isn't away yet. It was Owens with the shot. Cross comes in from Newby on the far side. It's blocked, and that will be a corner, but Burton... Coventry 0 at Greenhouse Meadow. They're 18 minutes behind us. Dielna, free kick comes in. McCone throws himself at it, doesn't get anything on it. Dielna has it back, shoots from distance, it's deflected goalwards, and it's in. It's Dave Hibbert who runs away to celebrate. He just threw a leg out and deflected Dielna's tame long-range effort, and it's found the bottom corner. Tomlinson couldn't reach it, and Telford could get out of jail here 1-0.
Well, extraordinary, isn't it? I mean, Rob Smith can barely bring himself to celebrate. You look over there, his reaction says it all. It's a steal. It is an absolute steal. They've been woeful this afternoon, Telford. They really have. And the goal summed it up a little bit, didn't it? Just a speculative long-range strike that Hibbert stuck a leg out, really, and just deflected the ball somewhere towards the goal. Thankfully for Telford, it just snuck into the corner. We talked about the goalkeeper not being the most mobile. He seemed to struggle to get down to that one, to me, and it just sneaked into that far corner. But yeah, Rob Smith knows his team have got away with one here, and you could just tell.
Haven goes over to deal with it, but he's missed it, and Altrincham break into the penalty area. Low shot comes in, it's blocked by McCone. Telford need to push out, but it's in the penalty area, and it's turned goalwards by Richmond, and it's over the crossbar. Left-footed volley. Just
game. It's that stage of the season as well, isn't it? When you're so close to... Well, you're almost in the running now, aren't you? Only 8 weeks or so left of the season. It's all about the result, all about getting the points. How you play is almost irrelevant. But I don't think that will, by the way, I don't think that will be too much consolation for Rob Smith as the final whistle goes when he comes up and talks to us. I think he will know that his side have got away with one here. They've been incredibly fortunate to win this game of football after what's been a really, really poor display all round.